Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Welcome to the show that claims to help you keep your finger on the pulse of this crazy rotating world of ours, but I don't know if it really does or not. I'm Dick Dawson, and he's my brother Dunk.
Hey, ooh, hello. Hello, everybody.
How's it going, eh?
Sing song. It's fun to be the president and sell the white presidency.
I think that's not a very smart question.
Everyone in the chat, let me hear an R. An R, you buggers.
Yes, pirate days are here again.
Yeah, mate.
It's a crazy world out there. Dunk's got a rant. I've got a rant and a half. We've got a few goings on and gibbons and whatnot for you. So, let's dive right in and see what the hell's going on.
I was just thinking, we got that artwork made of the president as a pirate.
Yeah,
we should make JD Vance like a little parrot on his shoulder.
Is Alchemist here?
Do it now.
Yeah, we need a little JD Vance parrot, That'd be awesome. Oh, man.
When we can animate. Squawk!
Yeah. So,
Trump gold card.
Immigration scam. Oh, man, we need a little parrot we could do this with, I could have
like one of these buttons,
but I could have parrot mode instead of
that sound, whatever that is.
I don't even know what that button is. I never programmed it. I only cared about the 6661. Oh, shit, I already did a thing. Oh, okay. Forgot about that. I want to remember Shills Bingo. There might be a link in the description. I don't know if to be honest, you wait till you hear my rant and you'll understand why I don't really know what's going on right now.
Yeah. Just so you know, we're starting a new card tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Each show is a card. Yeah.
Yeah. None of using last week's one.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah. No, because you need like the tiered effect, one that looks nice. And, you know, we might even put things in the show that goes to the bingo card, but you don't catch it all. So be watching the live chat, because there could be a reference and somebody will give up the gag and put it in there. So, oh, shit, I missed that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously you can, cheat us into saying certain things using the carefree use of the super chat button.
I would say the super chat button, we might try to get around it, but the direct donations will definitely just, you win, right? That's how that's going to go, right? But so remember, Shills Bingo, very important. Start playing, because it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. I wanted to start off here with a little thing. Okay, so let's look at a couple of Trump's things. Number one, it's Biden's war, the Ukraine we're talking about here. It's not, I'll end it on day one, blah, blah, blah. And he comes into office and he's instantly a bootlicker to Vladimir Putler. And every now and then he talks a little tough, but then he backtracks. And he's basically at this point saying, Zelensky, you're going to have to give up even more territory than you've lost at the moment. And you guys know the drill. Like, it's terrible. And yet he talked so big and tough in the beginning. So let's just put a pin in that on the corkboard of shame while we go to point two. This whole thing where drugs are terrorist actions. He keeps saying terrorist groups and stuff pertaining to anything drugs, right? And that has shifted from fentanyl with Canada and Mexico and grown into this, we're blowing up boats because Venezuelan drugs, right?
Yeah, which are going to Europe.
Yeah. Everybody knows, like, at this point, everybody's heard enough news. If you're watching this show, you're not drowning in Fox. So those are the wrong trade routes for the drugs, right? It's not coming north. It's going over. So what's going on here? Well, let's stick that in the corkboard of shame for 1 second as we go to the original oil boom in America. Now, when that boom happens, you've got heavy crude coming out of California, right? So you got light crude, medium crude, and then heavy crude. And heavy crude is what America started refining. So as the auto and industrial and gasoline and oil and all this stuff really comes into play in the world, America builds more refineries around the Gulf of Mexico and some up very near Canada. Why? Because Canada produces heavy crude. So does Venezuela. So, boom, it worked out great. Now, if you look at charts for America's import of oil, imports of heavy crude have skyrocketed over time. Even though America is pumping like never before right now, and the numbers do show that to be true, America's importing way more heavy crude than they ever have before. And that's just because they have to fulfill the need of their refineries. They run on heavy. So if you look at another graph, who do you think has the most oil reserves in the ground right now for heavy crude? Thank you for playing. Yes, it's actually Venezuela. They have the most heavy crude in the ground. Experts pretty much universally agree. So you've got Trump going hard at Venezuela over these little itty bitty drug boats and basically getting ready to put troops on the ground. You've got Trump kissing ass to Vladimir Putler, and when he first came into office, talked about turning my country, Canada, into the 51st state. Does anybody see a pattern here? It all comes down to access or control of the heavy crude that America is actually fueled on. I lay that on your
Yes.
feet.
Ugh.
You know?
Yeah, oh, not to mention Greenland. He was after Greenland, which is choked full of oil too.
Yeah. But yeah, and it really comes to heavy as well. And his focus is always at people that got exactly what they need, right? It's very interesting, I find, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what he's going to do with it all. I mean, I suppose he's going to have to like store it somewhere, you know, like underground.
His
something.
presidential library.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
Don't put it back in the ground.
And yeah. No, he's got the presidential library is full of barrels, and he's just getting ready to fuel that jet he was given, right?
He's probably just bathing in it. Ooh, what's that?
It lightens the orange tone.
Let me just move my wife's phone off my M game. You're going to sit over there. Stop interrupting.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it's your wife's phone, so of course it will. Well, that's how it goes. So, rant time. Dunk, do you want to start?
No, I don't know when you're going to save it for the after show. Rants.
Fuck, we might as well do them now and just be drunk on the after show, because that's definitely going to be where I'm going.
Oh, God. It's going to be one of those days.
I'm a sourpuss today, man. Fucking go ahead.
We had a bit of a fine time with Amazon today. Well, my wife did. She fucking just like had a mental breakdown with them. She ordered a Christmas present, and you looked at the page whether the thing was. It was a book, like, and it's Prime. It's Amazon Prime. The seller is Amazon. So, okay, that's fine. So she and it was going to turn up next day. So she puts in the basket, goes to the checkout, orders it, and then it jumps to December the 31st. Not great for a Christmas present.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? So she basically tried to get in touch with Amazon and say, oh, it's a third party seller. You have to go and see them and talk to them and, try to sort it out. So she tried to contact them. And then she found somewhere who this third party seller is. Because it wasn't listed on the actual listing. It said Amazon was this reseller. So she found the person, and it's like the reviews are never got received, never answered, any questions or communication was just not there at all. And so that was a bit strange. So she goes on to Amazon in the chat, bot thing, and obviously you have the first stage of talking to idiot AI, that can't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, can't understand normal thought.
And then ended up, she thinks she was talking to a person, but she can't exactly be sure. And they were basically saying, well, no, you have to contact the third party seller. It says, well, it says it's not a third party seller. It says it's Amazon.
Yeah.
On the page. And they says, no, it's not. It's a third party seller. I know you say it's a third party seller, but it doesn't say that on the main page. It says Amazon. Yeah. Yes, but it's a third party seller.
Yeah, I know. I swear.
So I'm just saying, she's pulling her fucking hair out. She's almost in tears. I said, look, I've got a phone number here.
Yeah.
For Amazon. Actually, a phone number. Call them. Call up Amazon.
Yeah.
So she started doing the whole thing again. Seemed to be having a decent conversation with the guy, but then you could see her just getting all frustrated again. So it says, well, but the money is been taken from my account. It's been paid for, and blah 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 blah, and all this kind of stuff. And just and they go, oh, it's a third party seller. You got to contact them. It's not a third party seller.
Yeah.
It's Amazon. And he says, no,
I'm going to beat you with a stick if you say third party seller again.
Yeah, he says, I'm looking at it. It says third party seller. It says, we only been in top 30. And so I basically just grabbed the phone off her. She throws it at me. So I was like, okay, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, you're saying hello. This is her husband as you're flying out the window while catching the phone.
So I'm speaking to Manuel, had a wonderful Bangladeshi accent, and and I'm sort of explaining to him, said, look, I'm looking at the item right now. It says Amazon Prime, next day delivery, and the seller is Amazon. He said, oh, no, there's a third party seller. No, don't you go there. Don't you go there.
Look, pal, I know where Bangladesh is.
We're going through explaining the whole thing again. And she's worried about the payment going out. He says, well, the payment hasn't gone out because it hasn't been dispatched. He's looked at them, their account, and they don't have any in stock anyway, so they can't send it to you. So money has not gone from your account. That's safe. You've got that. That's in the bank. You're okay. And we can cancel it. And but he says, well, yeah, can you take a screenshot of the web page and send it to me? I thought, well, that's a bit strange, really. I mean, surely you can fucking look it up yourself. Yeah. But they're like being inside like a YouTube account, as opposed to what you see as an outsider. You know, there's like a button that you have to press, and
but I can't believe they can't just go see this as a customer, like,
or just on a different computer system. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know why. Hey, Manuel, do you have a phone?
Right, he said, oh, okay, just send me the screenshot in the link. Yeah, what link? The link I sent you. But you sent a message that went into the Amazon messages, and there's no reply to it. So what am I supposed to reply to? But after him sending that 3 times and getting no change whatsoever.
What?
And he kept saying, I'm just waiting on the screenshot. I said, I can't send it to you. Give me some. So he.
Are you sure that you guys weren't secretly auditioning for a revival of Monty Python?
What? Yeah. Have you got any cheese in this cheese shop?
Fuck.
So he eventually sends his personal Amazon email address to us. And we can instantly send the screenshot, and the screenshot goes over. It says, yes, Mr. Sir Duncan. Yes, we're just getting it now. And it just, for a moment, it just goes, oh.
It's like he just had his first orgasm.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, we're going to have to investigate this. So, yeah, it's clearly the system is all fucked up because it says Amazon Prime, and the seller is Amazon, and you're telling me it's a third party seller. And it's not. So, I mean, to cut a long story short,
no, you can't do that anymore.
It's just it's too late now. I'm sounding like Nick Suter, just blabbering on for hours. But yeah, it got sorted. He basically said, hang on the line. So I was on the line for like 15 minutes. And he says, go to your basket. Okay.
What, my Easter basket?
And what they'd done is they dropped the item into our basket, which I thought was, oh, they can do that? They dropped the item that we were getting in our basket that was actually from Amazon, not Amazon, the other Amazon, but the actual Amazon. And so we could just purchase it there and then.
How can there be more than one Amazon? I just still don't understand.
I don't know. But somehow this reseller has managed to get around.
Somebody be playing games. Yeah.
Very sneaky.
Yeah, they somehow got themselves listed as Amazon in the reseller group, right?
Yeah, fuck knows how. But yeah, they're now being investigated. So
Wow. I
well,
had
they're
that.
saying they're being investigated. I don't know what they're doing in Amazon.
You remember when we first started doing all this streaming stuff and I had the PC and my video card died?
Mhm.
And I went on Amazon and I bought a card off Amazon, and it was my first time using Amazon. I was very gun shy about everything online. I don't do social media and stuff, right? But anyway, and I didn't realize that you could be a reseller, like a third party person on Amazon. I thought I was just buying it from Amazon. So
Yeah.
I got an email back right away. Oh, I don't have that one in stock. You better cancel your order. I was like, what? So I go back to the listing and figure out that I've actually dummied out and, put myself at the mercy of some asshole named Jack who can't do anything but off. Right. And so I'm like, okay. So I cancel my order and Amazon goes, oh, you'll get your refund in like 7 to 10 days. I'm like, no, that's the money I have for a graphics card. I need one right now. So I call Amazon and blah, blah, and nobody is listening or willing to do a thing. And I mean, that even though small, the channel was monetized at the time. And they kept telling me 7 to 10 days, 7 to 10 days. And I spent like 3 hours arguing with jerk-offs and assholes and idiots over it. And then when I finally gave up and just cracked a beer and sat down and tried to get myself calm, I logged into my bank and the money was already back. And then I picked a proper video card to order and got one. And it took hours, not 7 to 10 days. Why the fuck you stressing me out like that? What the fuck is your problem?
Just having fun.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what's really funny is every time you actually speak to these people, especially if you're on the phone, they're going to say, "Yeah, we're recording this conversation for training purposes."
Yeah.
What? Oh, training who? What,
Yeah.
fucking monkeys?
It never seems to happen, I've been hearing that.
No, it means training the AI.
Yeah. But even that's not working. I've been hearing that recording for training purposes for about 30 years of life right now. And very rarely do I ever talk to a call center employee that has a clue, you know?
You could go to all these places and say, those recordings that you keep for training purposes. Where are they?
Yeah, do you just treat them like pornography? Like what?
You see that bin over there? That's where we put them.
Yeah. Well, sir,
nobody wants to listen back to your conversation. Crying out loud.
We only have a 500 gigabyte hard drive for storage, so.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. Who is the person in all these companies that sits and listens to these phone calls to pick out the bits for training purposes?
I bet his name is Bart.
But that would be like person who like does. I'm going to do a video and it's called "The Best of YouTube," and I'm going to watch everything. And then I'm going to edit it down to a 5-minute clip.
Some guy that's just got his eyes taped wide open in front of like 5,000 screens,
It's not enough.
You'd end up looking like Kash Patel, but pure white, 1 second here.
It'd be brown again for the, all the radiation they're getting off the screen. So, Oh, he's bugging off. Look at that. Oh, dear. It's so frustrating, It's like Kenny was saying to me, why couldn't they just believe me? Why was it I had to take a man to take hold of the phone for them to actually believe you? Stupid little woman just doesn't know what you do. You're so confused.
Actually, no, it's not just stupid little woman, although there was some of that, I'm sure, due to not sounding like a teenager, right? But there is this thing with customer service. When you used to call customer service in the 70s or 80s, somebody actually gave a rat's ass to walk you through things. And nowadays, they, in a situation like this where their computer says one thing but you say no, I see another, they assume you to be the moron pretty much always now.
Absolutely. And also because they're normally following like a script, they'll have a big file.
Yeah, that was written by George Lucas,
Yeah. And they're following the script. And if you've got something that's off script, they're buggered.
Yeah.
Especially when English isn't their first language.
Yeah, exactly.
Not being unkind to these people, but
no.
If it's not your first language, you'll know the script and you know the English and all that kind of stuff.
I can only imagine.
Just go off and then they just get lost.
Well, dude, like Manuel from Bangladesh there, the guy that you guys were dealing with, right? How does he possibly hear through the thick accent of like somebody from Newfoundland in Canada, one of our Newfies, or somebody from harsh redneck Southern America? I mean, when those fuckers are talking, sometimes I have no idea what they're saying. Even when we're talking like auto racing, and I should know enough words to get through it. I'm lost,
Or Eric from Glasgow, or
Jeff
from Newcastle.
Yeah. I remember there's an unbelievably funny video from years ago.
I could just see Manuel just like sitting on the phone there, just like calling back. Says, does anybody speak Yorkshire?
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
There's a funny video from years ago on the internet, and there's this poor guy from Scotland, and he's got one of those voice-activated cars, and he's trying to pair his Bluetooth phone, but he can't say pair. He's going pair. It's so funny, and the phone won't, or the car won't listen to him.
Oh yeah,
it's too funny, man. Oh, God, it's hilarious. If memory serves, he actually had to get somebody to say the word for him so his freaking car would listen.
See, the thing is interesting is we do have like call centers in the UK. People do work at these call centers. What are they doing? Are they getting calls from people in Bangladesh?
Yeah, they're talking to people in Japan and stuff, I worked at a call center once. I was getting hired to work in their tech support side. But in order to do that effectively, they wanted me to understand how the whole call center worked. So I went through the 20-day training program or whatever it was, right?
And you listen to other people's phone calls.
For 10 days of it, I was doing America 411 help calls. And it was to learn all the shortcuts of this crazy keyboard they give you. You're not just sitting in front of a normal computer, right? It made sense for me to learn this. And I had
a Steam Deck.
Well, like times 1,000, right? It was crazy. And there's all kinds of like when there's directories for weird levels of American government. Like it gets kind of crazy, right? But anyway, I'm not going to bore you with that. One day, because I wasn't learning how to be a real call center employee, I just worked a few night shifts just to get the gist of it. And I got this one woman from way south in America, United States of America, and I couldn't understand half of what she was saying. And she wanted the number for a place called Waterburger. Right? Waterburger. I asked her to fucking spell it out, and she said Waterburger, and there's no listing for it whatsoever. And she says, honey, I'm across the street, I can see the sign. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but and this was early days. Like there was no, I couldn't just GPS her location because of her account or whatever. You know what I mean, right? And so it was a failed call. She hung up. No, whatever. It's called What a Burger. And she's standing out. Yeah, she's standing outside the fucking place, and she spelled Water Burger to me. I couldn't believe it. How is a call center person supposed to deal with that?
Why is she even talking to you? Why didn't you just go into the Whataburger to sort of deal with the problem?
You know, dude, that was exactly what I said as soon as the phone went click. I was like, you fat son of a bitch, just walk over there and ask them, you know? Yeah, I remember the supervisor even heard me say that and laughed in my ear, right? You know? But it was a cool tech job because they had all kinds of neat networking shit I'd never really dealt with. It was cool. Yeah, but that was crazy, man. You know, yeah, it's tough now. It's tough. My cell phone company, it's almost impossible to get to a human being. My internet company, it's almost impossible to get to a human being. And when you do finally find that number, that phone number that they bury, that you can barely even find it, what happens is you got to go through 9 minutes of recordings telling you how it's so much quicker if you just get a hold of them online.
Yeah. That was the same on the Amazon when we phoned them.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, yeah, try our online thing. Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt,
dude." I'm literally listening to that on the phone, screaming at it. Fuck you! I'm not doing your AI.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, you know, like every time you call any call center, you have to jump through hoops. You have to prove who you are. You have to give your blood type and a sample and a retina test and you know all these sort of things.
Yeah,
and then but then these same companies quite happily ring you up middle of the day, or middle of the the evening. It's O2 here. We're just calling you to see how you're doing with your plan, and there's anything we can do to help. Fuck off! You're just trying to sell me a new phone. I can see straight through you.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone. Oh, yeah, but we just see if you check on your plan and maybe no, you just want me to make a bigger plan and a new contract. That's all. Because my contracts run out. I say it's rolling on. It's fine. Yeah. But no, you just want to nail me into another 2-year contract. That's all you're trying to do. Yeah. I can see straight through your little plan.
Yeah. And you know, if you go back to like the 80s, somebody that you did business with and paid monthly and so on, the only time they would call you is to say, you know, now that you've been with us for 10 years, we do have slightly better terms for you. That's the only time you would ever get that bullshit.
You know, I should do this more often, but I did this once when it was like O2 rang me up. I said, yeah, sure, fine. Okay. Could you please put in your on your keypad the 4-digit passcode?
And I need your verbal password. It's usually your mother's maiden name.
Yeah. My name is my password. Yeah. Just get them to say it 10 times over. My name is my password. But, can you say that again? That wasn't quite right. My name is my password.
Yeah. You can't take the talking sword from the pond if you don't speak your name.
Please, can you explain in a short sentence what the reason for your call?
Yeah. And that'd be hilarious to do that to these freaks, man.
Oh, you know what? I am going to start doing that more.
Yeah,
I'm getting so sick of it. Especially the ones that are, just like trying to scam you. Hello, we're your local energy expert supplier person. I just made up that title. I'm not too sure what it is. What? He's like, what do you want? You're not anything. You're just trying to sell me something. Yeah, you did. You're fucking lying.
Yeah. It was, or increasingly, I think in my area of the world, there must be insecurities with MasterCard because I keep getting these automated phone calls. There was just charges to your MasterCard of $1,600 to eBay and $1,200 to PayPal. If these charges are correct, you can ignore this call. If not, push 1 to speak to an operator.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I don't use MasterCard, so that's odd, right?
Yeah. Well, especially me, when you get that phone call saying, this is Microsoft security systems here. Are you sitting by your computer? And I go, yes.
I want one of these calls so bad for exactly what you're about to say.
Yeah, could you just go to your files? What do you call it? File Explorer. What do you call it? Windows again? The Explorer. Windows Explorer.
Windows Explorer. Okay. Yeah.
Go to Windows Explorer. Yeah. I'm looking for that. I can't. It's not in my apps. I can't see it.
Apps.
Yeah, I'm on a Mac.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've had that call where, so I don't know what you're calling me for. I'm on a Mac, and then they'll
double down.
Sometimes, yeah, they'll flip it like, that's fine, it doesn't matter if it's a Mac or anyway. Well, but your Microsoft, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I don't have any Microsoft software, so why would we continue this conversation?
Yeah. It's just always phishing scams, trying to do something. But.
Oh, yeah. I had one get a hold of me recently. Your license is suspended due to unpaid fines. I'm like, I'm trying to get it back right now, you fucking dumbasses. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. How can I have fines if I haven't been driving?
Well,
okay. You got history.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck. I spent like an hour behind the wheel today, but.
Hey, talking of history. What about the recent release of 95,000 photos from the Epstein estate?
Well, it's interesting, Dunk, that you would bring that up, because would that be one of them? Yes, it is. I said I wasn't prepared for today. That was a little bit of a lie. I'm a little prepared.
Yeah, some of the images coming out, and they're saying that they're barely getting through them. Yeah, there's a old banner. This was a strange one. You probably can't see it, but there's in the middle of the photo. There's a table lamp, but there's a photo frame underneath it. You're just never going to get close enough. But there's someone's face has been blanked out, but what is going on in that photo?
Okay, wait a minute. Which one are you talking about? Like,
yeah.
Oh, I see the gray one. Yeah. That's a passed out chick without any pants on, just wearing a shirt.
Yeah,
and high heels.
And he's got it on his desk.
Look at that.
Oh, like the gourd. Get pretty good at
that. Cast off the gourd. Look at that. Yeah. Good eye, dude. Good eye.
The one thing that upsets me about this is he's a Mac user. So,
yeah.
Bastard. But yeah, no, there's shitloads of photographs of him with Steve Bannon, Woody Allen, and Bill Gates. Bill Clinton is in there. Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
And
that's probably Pam Bondi years ago when she was a teenager.
Well, no, the faces they've blanked out are apparently victims.
Oh, okay.
They are actually just like known victims.
That's with Woody Allen, so nothing sus about that.
Oh no, she's too old for him. She's not wearing nappies. He's not interested. Yeah, Prince Andrew and that's Max Headroom in the back there with the black cat face.
Yeah. So if you see him, give him away if he loves to see style.
Yeah, and Bill Gates.
Yeah, and look at here's Trump with a harem.
A whole little slew of young ladies.
If you look there, the girl on his right, so screen left, he's got his arm around her. You can see his hand there. And that's before it got all purpley and didn't, band-aided and stuff, right?
Yeah. It's just locker room stuff. It's all right.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, okay. More pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
Picture on the wall.
And a funny coffin. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of weird. Okay. Trump condom.
The Trump condoms.
I'm huge, okay?
Yeah. I can't quite get the scale of those. They look massive, but they're probably only like 1 inch across.
I've seen in real life a pack of matches. A book of matches is much larger.
I mean that might be a pack of 40 Trump condoms.
You remember the old red pack of firecrackers you'd get as a kid that would piss your parents off? They're bigger than this.
No, I didn't need those to piss my parents off. Just existing was enough.
Are they shooting a movie there? What the?
Yeah. This is Woody Allen. That's the thing.
What the hell is going on here?
Woody Allen might have just been filming something on his estate, and that's why he was there.
That is all kinds of creepy, dude.
A known perv that he is, but he might have just been shooting one of his crappy movies that no one's seen ever.
Wow. Yeah, because he's even doing the whole he's got the chair, man.
Oh, he's got the chair. Yeah.
Nothing
wrong with the chair.
No, there's Bannon again hanging out with Woody.
Yeah. Oh, I bet he's just like having such a whale of a time talking about being a Jew.
I'm a Jew, a lonely Jew. I'd be Mary, but I'm Hebrew on Christmas.
Because we all know that Steve Bannon loves Jews. Yeah. Bill Gates talking to the 100th user of Windows.
That's the longest user of Windows 3.1. That was a congratulations.
Yeah, he's still using it in the plane. Some people don't know.
Former Harvard president Larry Summers.
That's not Woody Allen. Over there.
I was trying to figure that out. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it says with Woody Allen. Yeah, he's aboard.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hey, pick a finger, any finger.
Hey. Who says you have to put your fingers in that?
Holy fuck, man. I just want to get it on record right now. My proctologist doesn't wear a glove like that.
Yeah, no, you should talk to him about that. Go on, at least make it a bit of fun.
Oh my God. Just in case you didn't get a good luck, let me just make sure we get
ribbed with pleasure.
Why is this an Epstein file photo? Don't tell me. Don't.
I mean, I'm not even too sure what what's behind it. Is the glove? Is that like some kind of weird perverted face palm on some weird costume in the background?
It looks like pom-poms that you would put on a woman that was acting in those 70s shows like Dynasty and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's like kind of puffy silk, as if they were making those the things you make out of tissue paper and you stick them, with a pencil end,
Yeah, he stuck it on Trump's tits.
That's all kinds of fucked up, man. Okay, that's more Bannon.
Bannon, yeah, he's in there a lot. Yeah, he seems to be a good.
Who's the other one? Is that Epstein?
That's Epstein, yeah.
Because in a way, he looks like Tim Cook that put on weight. Like when I go back to The Distance, Not that Tim would ever be caught dead looking like that fashion-wise, Oh, come on. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's just Trump's top drawer. Yeah, I mean,
I call that one Mel and the other one Anya. I'm skipping, man.
I'm not much of a perv type person, but I don't recognize half of the stuff.
I was looking and I was like, okay, the 2-finger pull and the bulby thing top left, I can figure out where that went, and holy fuck, is that long? the Clamson stuff, that's all like, familiar if you ever been to Germany. But that weird thing that not
What?
no.
What's the one that's got a valve on it? What's the little meter for? Pressure meter. It's a depth meter. Or
No, not going there. Not going there. There's Billy
Bob Clinton,
BJ McKay, and his best friend Bear. Alan Dershowitz. Oh, okay. Yeah, that name comes up a lot. What? It looks like somebody
Branson.
trying to. Is that it?
That's Branson.
It looks like Branson, but they say an unidentified man. If that's not Branson, it's like some Cabo Wabo version of Sammy Hagar. That looks like Branson to me.
Yeah, that's
He's
Branson.
always cooing for the camera somewhere, Yeah. Oh, more galleries. Oh, okay, we're done.
Yeah. No, I saw some reporting on this, and the guy who's been bringing all these photos to public attention, he was asked, "Is there any images of sexual acts?" And he sort of said, "Yeah." Are there any sexual acts with men that are well known? And he didn't really answer the question. He says, "Oh, well, we're still trying to figure things out, and and who's who, and what's what." It's like, Jesus Christ, what is it, like some kind of fucking orgy where there's like a back of a head and 18 legs and arms all over the place, and just trying to figure out who's who in this picture.
Yeah, we're still trying to name that pussy. We've nailed down a lot of cock, but
yeah, we can't put it to the same. We can't actually match it to the face because there's too many bodies in the way.
Yeah, but I seriously. Jon Stewart on the Daily Show made a really good point about the absolute arrogance of these fuckers with their emails and stuff being basically out in the open, not doing, little Cody talk and whatnot. And this is another example of that to the extreme, that they were so arrogant about being above the law that there's a trove of pictures, for God's sakes. Seriously?
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is that actually came from the Epstein estate itself. Now, I'm kind of like,
who the fuck is running that place? Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm thinking. It's Manuel from Amazon.
Because he's got 3 job, man.
Yeah, but it makes you wonder. Who's working at the Epstein estate, and they go, "Oh, I've got all these fucking photographs. Might as well scan them in and just send them out to the Democratic Party in the United States." Yeah, very, very strange. But also kind of interesting that the fact that they're kind of like doing it. Why are they doing it? Why are they so willing to do it? Are they after someone? Are they after Trump? And, as we know, Epstein didn't seem to be much of a fan of Trump. Well, I was going to say in his later years. Well, especially once they hung him, he didn't like him much after that. But,
the dog that won't bark.
Yeah, but he wasn't much of a fan of him before then either. So
I think for the two of them, it was always ends to means and stuff. Einstein.
Oh, definitely for Epstein. I think he just tolerated Trump.
Yeah. And for Trump, it was this exclusive place to go and be an absolute piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like Mar-a-Lago, but behind closed doors, and you can get away with more shit.
Speaking of more shit, did you hear Trump with his whole speech there? And he's going on about, your family doesn't need $18. They can have 2 or 3. They only need 2 or 3 pencils and blah, blah.
Yeah, Trump, you don't need a 747 from Qatar either.
Yeah, and you shouldn't have gilded the White House and all that, You know what I mean?
You don't need a ballroom.
Yeah. You don't need 7 fillet of fish. You could have 1, you know?
You don't need 20 chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
Yeah. You know?
Well, I want them.
And you see his polling.
He was talking about pencils.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't need 37 pencils. That's what a fucking set of colouring pencils are. He says, you only need 2. What's that? What?
Yeah.
What? Black and slightly less black.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, say that you only need 2 or 3 pencils to somebody in like high levels math, and they're like, yeah, it's not gonna work. You know, I could go through a pencil a week, you fucking imbecile. You know,
I mean, okay, it means 2 pencils at a time. You have to renew your pencil.
Yeah, you have to cash in your nub to get a real, you know.
The idea of a child is not allowed to have 37 pencils and only 2. What kind of fucking coloring book are you making, Mr. Trump?
Yeah. Well, coloring books in his world are binary, right?
Oh dear.
Yeah. He's still working on he is in his brain works at the level of a TRS-80 Model 1. Right? Black and white, large pixels. I know.
Just the whole thing of your child doesn't need 37 dolls. It just needs 2.
Yeah.
Well, who are you? The fucking dolls are.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when did that become a thing that you're only allowed? This is kids are the ones that,
Mr. Emperor Barbie, not for you. Who, you know, like.
Yeah, but why isn't he's not going after Star Wars collectors? You know, when they get all their or Marvel, you know, all the figures and and shit that you can buy. Yeah, he's not going to go at them.
No, or all these people that have like 20,000 Lego sets in their attic and they're not even open.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't need 5,000 pieces in your Lego set. You only need 2.
Yeah. Brick A and brick B. The rest is imagination.
I don't even understand where that even comes from. That idea that you're not supposed to have these things. Okay, I get it. We're not allowed to have nice things anymore because of the tariffs.
Yeah, but can you imagine one of Trump's maids or caregivers when he was 5 years old telling him he could only have 2 crayons? He would have had them fired. This
place he only needs 1.
It shows,
and that's for a snack.
Right, but it shows his contempt of anybody who isn't wealthy. He doesn't give a fuck about you. No sane person would ever say this. What they would say is, we're going to get the dolls cheaper so that your daughters can have as many as they fucking want.
Yeah. That's what I tell you what, that's what Obama would do.
Yeah. Oh, to have a black man in charge again. He wasn't that black. He was quite black, but not that black. You know what's funny about Obama is now in legacy, his wife is even more popular with the populace than him. Everybody loves Michelle, man. She comes on stage for a talk show and people lose their fucking minds, man.
Yeah. I was going to bring this thing about Melania. There was a comparison. Melania Trump reading stories for kids.
Don't touch me, child. I'll read to you.
And she's just like on a camera on a long lens, so she's sitting as far away from the cameraman as possible.
Yeah,
and she's just reading out this book in dreary fashion. And then it cuts to Obama at school, and he's sitting amongst all the kids with a picture book, and he's reading the story out, and he's
doing the characters and
that's the thing. Melania is just reading it from a picture book. Yeah, I think it's for her.
For her, for her, it's an excuse to pose for cameras. But for Obama, it's, hey, I'm a dad, man. I can do this.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, but this is the difference. She just reads from this picture book. She doesn't show the pictures in the picture book. Yeah, she just reads from it. Yeah. And then Obama's just sitting there in amongst all the kids, and he's being a jolly man, just reading the story, and he's showing them the book and showing them the pictures, discussing it with the kids, asking them questions, and all this kind of stuff. It's like night and day.
Yeah. Well, it's interest in photo op, right? I'm looking at the time, dude, and PJ just reminded me we've got to get to the after show mode. And you guys, I know it's odd, but it's a YouTube thing. We're trying to play along, see if it works. So we cut the shows into 2 parts now, 1 hour and then 1 hour. So we're about to kill this and go to the after show. The link is in the description. There's a redirect that doesn't always work. Thanks, YouTube. At the end of the show, but jump into the live
Amazon.
Yeah, jump into the live chat. The mods are dropping the link right now. And we'll see you at the after show. It's not an after show. It's the same shit part 2, right?
Yeah. I mean, YouTube are doing this thing where, they want you to do shorter videos. And quite frankly, I think they'd be happy if we did no video.
Yeah. If we just came on, and said, how you doing today, everybody? I'm Dick Dawson. This is my buddy Dunk. And then
bye.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, our subs might go up.
Well, the less we say, the better. So make sure you got the link clicked. We're going to hit the button right now so it doesn't run too long, because if it goes over an hour, we get less traction. It's just how it works, right?
Thanks to Games in the chat says, beat me up, Scotty. He's been looking at the Epstein photos, I think. Let's get out of here then.
Okay.
Let's do this thing.
It's goodbye for me.
And thanks to the team.
Yes. We got Mexi Girl on the Shills account, PJ CNET on the News Hound account. We got Jose in the chat as well, and Super Chat Matt. So hats off to you, team. Awesome.
Yeah. So goodbye from me. And no, it's not good night, is it? Shut up.
No, it's part 2 on the after show. So click your links and we'll see you there.
And tickle your tackles.
And hit like, share, and subscribe, because you've got a civic duty to social media.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.